Howdy, y'all. Welcome back. It's a weekly wrap up for Friday, November 26, 2021. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving yesterday and got to spend time with friends and family. Maybe got to do a little relaxing, watch some football, some college basketball. So I know I watched a lot of basketball over the last week. It has been amazing with all the tournaments that have been on, and also got to listen to some interesting podcasts. I listened to one from the Reason, the Soho debates that Reason puts on, Reason Magazine, and it was a debate about intellectual property, whether or not it should or shouldn't be, and copyright law, whether or not they should or shouldn't be laws in place. So very interesting. Anyways, so like I said, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and my eyes are itching. Gosh, it's dry weather. So we did get a little snow. I know everyone was quite concerned with the snow pot or lack of snow we've had here in the Front Range. So we did get a little snow on Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there, and made it a little slippery, but most of it's melted at this point. So everything's brown again. So anyways, if this is first time watching, or if you haven't already done so, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with friends, family, and those you think might get some value out of my ramblings a couple times a week. So let's go ahead and dive into what's been going on in the markets. So let me share my screen. Why is it not there? There we go. All righty. Make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. All righty. So for the Dow Jones this week, if you were watching the markets, you probably are aware that the markets dropped quite a bit today. So for the week, the Dow was down 2.02, the S&P 500 down 2.49%, NASDAQ was down 3.71. Dow Utilities only 0.57 in the negative, and the Dow Transports, let's see, down 1.89. So looks like technology probably did the worst, technology and the Dow did the worst, and so not the most ideal situation, but that's sometimes how it is. So, all right, let me go ahead and flip over to the next thing I want to look at. All right, here we go. All righty. Oh, that doesn't look right. Not sure why it's doing that. Let me remove that. Stop. Try to share it again. I'll just share the whole window. All right. Here we are. That looks much better. Sorry for the technical problems. So, all right. Initial jobless claims this week came in at below 200,000. That news came out on Wednesday's release, a day early. So that was certainly some excellent news. The forecast was 260,000. Let's look back at last week's numbers. Was 268. It was revised up to 270. So still above last week's forecast, but this was a significant drop. So we'll see if the trend continues or if it was just kind of a 1 week thing. Let's look at continuing jobless claims. They came in at 2.049 million. The forecast was 2.033 million. So just slightly above. Let's look at last week's numbers. They were started out at 2.08 and were revised up to 2.109 million. So it's still below the forecast, but they did have to revise that up. So again, good numbers. Everything is still continuing in a positive trend. All right, let's look at some of the numbers that came out this week that I talked about on Monday. U.S. existing home sales. The actual number was 6.34 million against a forecast of 6.2. So it does look like, according to the chart, home sales do continue to stay fairly strong in this current economy. So that's certainly some good news. Let's see, the U.S. Composite Purchases Managers Index came in at 56.5, came in below the previous was 57.6, but still not too bad. Could certainly be better where it was, 4 or 5 months ago, but certainly not at the levels we were at last spring when everything really started to go to heck. All right. U.S. durable goods orders month over month came in at negative 0.5. The forecast was 0.2. So it's about 0.7 off forecast. Last month's numbers were negative 0.4, which was above forecast, stayed the same. So no revisions there. All right. U.S. GDP quarter over quarter is coming in right now at 2.1%. The forecast was 2.2. So yes, I mean, we did come off a really big GDP number in the third quarter. So we'll see where this is trending. We were last month trending at a 2.0 GDP number. It has gone up to 2.1. So, certainly not too bad. All righty. And U.S. new home sales, got my charts out of order here, came in at 745,000. The forecast was 800,000. Again, not too far off. Last month's number was 800,000, was revised down to 742. So those numbers were a bit off. We'll be interesting to see a month from now if this is revised up or down. Granted, it is November, it is the holidays, so some of these numbers may be a little out of whack just because of that. I know I've never tried to move over the holidays. Well, actually, I did once. Around Christmas. Not fun. All right. And the last one is the Baker Hughes rig count. I know as long as gas prices have been a little bit high, I have been paying attention to this, and the trend does continue to continue up. So as this, let's see, in when was this, February or January of last year, we were at 289. And today we're at 467. So almost doubled the amount of rigs online. So if we could get, another 150, 200 rigs, operating, within the next few months, we should be able to see some relief at the pumps. But only time will tell. All right. That's everything that I had for you today. I'm going to be a little quick, only taking 8 minutes here as don't have any videos or articles to run through. I'm sure I read some, but after feasting yesterday and the coma that came after that, I just don't have anything for you today. So, but like I said, if anyone has any questions for me or needs something from me, don't hesitate to reach out over the weekend. Give me a call, shoot me an email. I'll get right back to you. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of this, hopefully long holiday weekend. If you are doing any shopping, hopefully it's not too congested. I took my wife to the airport this morning, and on the way back, there's an outlet mall at the little town that's where we do most of our shopping, and it was backed up on the highway, I-25, for about a mile and a half just to get off the interstate. So I was glad I was going 3 or 4 more exits down before I had to get off. So it was a mess. But like I said, if you're out shopping, don't get too aggravated. Maybe come home and have some tea or maybe an adult beverage and relax. And like I said, just enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll be back on Monday with the weekly economic update. And, we'll see with, what the news is with the latest pandemic strain that's coming out of South Africa. So we'll see what happens there. And obviously that's what affected the markets today. There's a lot of uncertainty there. But anyways, we'll check in on Monday. And like I said, if you need anything from me, be sure to reach out and have a great day. Bye-bye.